The Good Afternoon Planet Earth podcast with Dominic Leonelli and Amy Johns.
Afternoon.
Planet Earth! Gape TV, the only afternoon show that's filmed in the morning, and
Aired at night.
Gape TV. Oh my god, everybody, give it up for my amazing co-host, Dominic Leonelli.
Thank you so much. And everybody, as you know, I don't have a niche. Amy J. Jans. Welcome. Give it up for her. I don't know why I said welcome. Where am I at today? We're not filming on Planet Earth. We film it early in the morning. When do we edit it? All times of the day.
All times of the day. We're just going to have a live stream. Once I get back to New York, we'll be like the Truman Show. We'll have a camera on you, camera on me.
I like it. I'm seeing these new cameras. Like, there's some crazy. Is that a Citizen app alert? Another break-in?
No. They scare me, those Citizen alerts. Oh, my God.
Yeah, it goes thump, thump. It makes your heart stop. Thump, thump. What is that?
It really does.
But I've seen these spy cameras that they're selling. Well, not really like spy cameras, but like, I guess I don't know. It's crazy. Some of these cameras you could buy. I was thinking like to do some undercover comedy, like like Tom Green used to do, a mess with people back in the day, or like Impractical Jokers.
Yes.
To do something like that, or honestly, I was even thinking for sketches. These cameras are crazy. Some of these cameras.
God. Yeah. So, you get a little visor with the camera in it.
Right. I seen one like there's no way it could be this clear, like a watch, a necklace. Oh, yeah.
They're getting good. My only thing is when you film people without their knowledge, it gets a little in legal murky waters.
Right. No, actually, you made me think of that and coming more professional. I think we had it with one sketch. So now, like, we have a sketch, we're doing a baseball sketch, and we're printing up like 15 of those papers for consent. Like, hey, is it all right if we film you? Just to have it on deck.
So true, because if you have that paper, the release form, you're good. You can film with less anxiety.
Yeah, and then I guess we're just going to have a terabyte. I'm just going to put the images of I don't know how that works, because they could just be like, he could edit it. Do I have to keep the physical piece of paper with me for the rest of my life?
Oh my God, that's a great, I don't know. Maybe you could take a picture and put it in like a drive online. I don't know. Any producers out there, let us know, please.
I was thinking take a picture and put a drive online, and I accidentally bumped a couple things, like when I went to go put it in there, and it looked like I signed it. It looked just like his signature. Like anybody could easily just, on a drive online, you can copy and paste right from there.
Adobe sign and signature.
Yeah, like anything. It's so easy to fake an online signature.
I know, but then you could get in trouble for forgery.
No, I would never do it. But if I have the paperwork and they're like, I like how you think I would do that. That is so me.
I don't know. I mean,
just get it done. No, but I feel like
I don't judge my friends. I'm just looking out. Like, don't be careful. That could be an added charge.
Yeah. Be careful. That might be breaking the law. Yeah. I just, I
respect the hustle.
I think somebody else could just say they didn't want to be in it down the road. Hey, I never signed that.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that is so true.
Yeah. Now, I wouldn't know how to handle that now. Like back in the day, I know how to do it. You play Bloody Knuckles, whoever wins.
What is that? What is Bloody Knuckles?
Bloody Knuckles is when you put your knuckle like on the desk flat. You're supposed to put like this flat.
Oh, shit.
And then somebody takes like a nickel or something. Like, you see how my thumb is?
Yeah.
In the camera, right? Let's get that. Just like that, almost like a pyramid of Giza.
All right.
And then they shoot the nickel with their thumb. This is my thumb right here.
So what the hell is the deal?
Yeah, and they shoot the nickel like fast into your knuckle.
Oh, God, that sounds...
Yeah.
If you don't have health insurance, don't play this game.
That's what we played in the inner city growing up.
Bloody Knuckles.
That was before the phones.
Oh, my God.
What type of games did you play in school?
In school, well, in terms of like a group class, I love to play silent ball or whatever. We all sat on our desk and threw a kickball. I don't even know what the objective of the game was. Like, yeah, we just sat on our desk throwing a kickball. Uh that I played hand games. All the ladies we play She Rocks in the Treetops all day long. Gen Z's probably like, what the
I don't know what that game is yet.
So it
I
goes like
know.
this. Swing, swing, swing on a summer day. Hey, hey, she rocks in the treetops. Oh yeah, and then slide, you go slide.
Yeah.
And then you go like that, and then you see who could do the most. So then it goes to 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Listen, everybody, you don't know the amount of skill that just took with the camera angles and stuff being backwards. Amy, you just nailed that.
Oh my god. So what other games did you play in school?
We played that, and we used to bounce a basketball and hit it with a frisbee. We came a long way in 15 years, let me say. Games have really advanced.
What about kick the water bottle? I remember being on the recess thing, and that was a game. We would just kick a water bottle and catch it.
Yeah. Yeah, I used to stack change a lot. I used to catch change off my elbow. I'd put it up here and try to catch it. You ever see somebody do that?
I have seen it. It becomes pretty talented.
Or the yo-yo. I had a yo-yo.
Yes. Yo-yos became really cool in like 2002, I think. I remember I had the Duncan yo-yo.
Yeah, they started coming
around
back.
the world. Oh, wow. We should bring yo-yos back.
Yeah, I think they started making them light up. I mean, because yo-yos were big back. My Uncle Phil, he came over. He was showing me some stuff with the yo-yo. And he was one of the oldest brothers. He was like walking the dog and doing all this stuff.
Yes. Oh my god.
I learned a couple of tricks. I can't even think. We just messed around. We'd act out movies, I think, like play hide and go seek. We played like scrimmage, football in the backyard and basketball.
Oh man. What about adventure? You ever play adventure? I feel like every kid has a different version of adventure. So yeah. Oh wait, hold on. Okay. Siri, set timer for 55 minutes.
I love Siri.
Okay. I know. I want to learn how Siri can work for me and like make her my personal assistant. But yeah, I looked online and some people, they work all these apps and Siri to their advantage. Like they create a little workflow.
Wow.
Yeah, there's a couple apps. I don't know. I want to figure out a workflow.
Yeah. I wish I could get Siri to trim my toenails.
Well, you could pay $25 for that.
Hey, how about you're right. How about we were we were asking people questions in the park the other day.
Yeah.
And we had one that we asked, I thought this was a pretty cool one. If animals can talk, which one do you think would be the rudest?
Oh, wow. Animals could talk. I would have to say, so like giraffes look really smiley, or I don't know, like they look like they'd be friendly, but in terms of psychology, because they're one of the tallest, I think they'd be the most cockiest because, you're born with confidence. Like I wish if I was tall, I'd probably be a dick, I'd be like, yo, I'm above you guys. What's up? No, I wouldn't. Working class will make you real nice just because you know how everything, I don't know. But
That's
anyway.
So funny. Nobody said draft.
Really? So what about you? What would you think?
I don't know. I guess I would have thought like what are those things that always stick their chin out? Those dragon them what are those things? Them bearded
Komodo
dragons?
dragons.
Bearded
Yeah.
dragon, maybe. I think a bearded dragon would be the rudest because they're
Yeah.
already rude. They're always going. When you ever see them, they just stick their beard out.
Yes. Or is it you can't judge a book by its cover kind of situation? Like, what if the Komodo dragon looks the nastiest, but they're actually the sweetest?
Yeah, that could maybe happen. I still love your answer. The dragons, because society, if they're taller than everybody, they're gonna be rude.
After I said that, I realized I don't want people to think because if someone's cocky, they're automatic, or if someone's confident, they're automatically cocky. That's not true. There's confidence that's genuine and sweet, and that's how we're born to be. But then there's just like, you kind of it gets to your head a little bit.
Yeah,
so that's what I meant.
And if there's anybody that we cannot possibly ever offend, it's tall people. I mean, they are the most privileged. Come on.
Yeah. But actually, a lot of I hear these supermodels talk, and they always say like, "Oh, I was the awkward tall one." It might be hard when you're a kid because I think as females being tall, like, it's not normal. Like, so people kind of make them feel, I don't know. It's interesting. Maybe tall people wishes they were shorter. I wish I was taller. I remember when I was a kid, I'd send my headshots to all these modeling agencies. I really want to do runway. And they were like, dude, you're way too short. Way too short. You got to be 5'8" to do the runway.
Wow.
Yeah. Which is weird, though. Like, because I don't get why you have to be 5'8" to do the runway, because it's like, as a consumer, I want to see how it would fit my body.
Right.
Why is that? Why hasn't that changed? It's so ancient, that whole philosophy of having to be 5'8". Like, if I'm rich and I'm buying clothes, I want to see what it's like with my booty and my body. So
amen.
It's like, come on. I mean, everybody's body's beautiful in their own way. I'm not throwing that down, but let's see some different sizes. Come on.
Right.
Would you take advice from anybody?
I don't know, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I guess in certain things. It really depends on the situation. Like, if it's somebody that knows about credit,
in my opinion.
Well, if it's like if I'm talking like somebody that knows about fixing my credit or something,
right?
Maybe, or I don't know.
I'm so careful. Here's the thing. I once had a boyfriend who told me, you don't need to pay your we got a one viewer. What's up, one viewer? Yay. Had us on Instagram at Good Afternoon Planet Earth _TV. But yeah, no, I once had a boyfriend who told me like, oh yeah, you don't need to pay your credit card bills because in 7 years it'll be erased. And I was like 24. Yeah, I was like 20. So I was like, oh, for real? I was like, really? Instead of doing my due diligence and being like, that's terrible advice, I was like, oh yeah, you're right. And because I was kind of in in my anti-corporation phase. So I was like, yeah, that's right. Why should I pay these credit card companies? Forget them. And yeah, then they just add on late fees and your credit gets wrecked. And it's like, oh, okay. Think for yourself, everybody. Think for yourself.
Yeah, and also be careful with those credit scams. I don't know if we talked about this on the podcast, but I got somebody, even the bill collectors, they buy your credit, still try to scam. Like, they just want to get you to make that payment. I told you, I don't know, Barclays.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, so this place in Cherion, I paid them. First off, I should have known something was up because they wanted to solve an $800 or $900. It was a $700 debt that went up to like $900 because of their late fees, and so they said, "Yeah, we'll settle it for $200. Send it to us right now." And I should have known. I was like, "Really?" So I sent that shit right away, and then of course it's still on my credit. And what pops up another month where it says I didn't make a payment, and now it's hurting my credit more. I'm like, well, I can't. What payments can I make?
That's terrible. And did you end up calling your credit card company to get the money back?
No, this is I did it through my bank. I did it through my bank. So what do I do now? This happened in like May because I paid it in May of last year, and then
Right.
it just started popping up. Now, do I call my bank? Like, of course, they're not answering their emails now. They emailed me
Did you
some
do it
contracts.
online? Do you have an email as proof saying that you paid them?
I just have a email from them.
Hmm.
I might have something actually if I look.
Did it reflect on your statement at all or no? The
Yeah, the
payment.
money came out of the Chase account for sure when I paid it.
And it shows on your Barkley that it was paid or
Yeah, the
no?
Barclays is like a card that's been closed.
Huh.
I think I'm gonna have to call Chase and be like, they said they'd settle. What, can I have my money back? The name of the bill collector's in Shurion, and nobody's answering over
Oh,
there.
they're terrible. They try to get after me because I signed with T-Mobile and then they were like, "Hey, you want a free tablet?" And I was like, "Hell yeah, throw it in." And then I met somebody that went with Sprint and they were cheaper. This was before the merge, and I was like, "Oh, wow, to save $30 a month, I'm switching to Sprint." And long story short, then all of a sudden they were like, okay, they sent me a bill for like 500 for the tablet. And I
Yeah,
was like, you guys said this was free. And me being the angsty, like anti-corporation person that I used to be, I was like, I'm not paying this. And then so Ashurian, I think, was the debt collector that tried to get after me. So
yeah. I
I ended
don't
up
know what they.
settling because I was just like, dude, I don't want my credit card credit to get messed up. But there are
Yeah,
things with creditors that people should know, like never admit that the debt is yours. And because these freaking people, what loser buys another person's debt? Like, what a dirtbag.
yeah. Really,
What a
I'll buy that.
dirtbag.
I'll get.
Willingly. Yeah, let me buy someone's debt. It's like you're walking in a bad situation already.
Yeah, like I had, and then they get so mad when they realize you ain't paying them. They really cuss you
Right.
out because it's
Oh,
like when you're like, bro, I ain't giving you $1. I can't believe you bought this tent. I tell them.
right. Yeah, if they start harassing you, you can report them, I think, to the FTC, Federal Trade Commission. Don't admit it's yours. And yeah, there's definitely credit card debt things that every human should know. I should look it up too.
What makes them hang up right away? All you have to say, I promise you, every single person will hang up immediately. You just say you are on a recorded line.
Oh, I like that. Old neighbor, she goes, yeah, anytime someone says I'm on a recorded line, I get out my voice recorder and I said, so are you. I was like, that's a great idea.
Two people sitting on the phone
Yeah,
saying
just like,
nothing.
right. Oh, it's true because they'll play dumb real quick, these companies. Oh, I never said that. And then it's like you could just rewind to the exact moment that they said it.
Yeah,
What have you been up to? How's the new place?
it's going good. I'm loving it. We shot some sketches here, and yeah, I met some really cool camera people. So I have some sketches coming out. You guys check out Dom's
Oh,
details. I'll be posting them there. And
that's so cool. Now, are you editing them too? Because your
yeah,
editing's gotten good.
yeah, I just learned how to make it look like fire with the sound. Like just playing with contrast in
Oh,
Adobe. You could literally cut. It's so easy, and I
you
can
got
make
to
it look
show
like.
me. Can you show me?
Yeah, yeah, I'll
Okay.
show you. It's like I can make it. We have a part where Brian, an actor's looking at fire. He's like, the countertops are on fire, and we just have the reflecting light looking like fire. And I added in crackling. Little tip for movie is if you want to make your own fire crackling, which you could get for free online, and play with the sounds, audio gain up and down, and change it in Adobe. But you could crinkle potato chips. A bag of
What?
potato chips, and
That's
it'll sound like,
amazing.
yeah, so you can make your own fire if you want, to get that creative.
I love that. So yeah, so you are with the Midwest Sketch Bandits?
No, actually, this is just a few of us getting together and doing some things. The Midwest Sketch Bandit stuff's on hold temporarily, but
Yeah.
this is
Dude,
so
we gotta do a
fun.
sketch. When we get
Oh, I
back
can't
in
wait.
we'll do a Good Afternoon Planet Earth sketch thing.
Definitely. You know
That'd be
what the
fun.
hard part working in groups with sketches, I think sometimes is I'm finding out you could lose a lot of the comedy in the video process and in the editing process so easy.
Yeah.
Like, one word changed or even just the timing of a word and then the edit being a different edit.
Yeah, editing is huge in storytelling. A lot of storytelling is in the editing.
I wonder how some of these shows like Key and Peele pull it off so well because they have such big groups. Like, how do the editors even know where it's going to be funny? Because when editors send me stuff, I'm like, bro, you lost all the comedy. So I'm
So
trying to
true.
get the original footage.
Yeah, I always think because I was getting like burnt out with editing and stuff, so I was like, dude, maybe I'll just invest and hire an editor. But then I was like, yo, I wouldn't even know how to like give them my material because only I know where the parts to cut out and all of that. So I think in terms of Key and Peele, it's just a matter of being super organized. And when every take they have the clapper the clapper sounds like an STD, but they got the clapper thing and just being very organized and like quiet on set. Scene one apple, or wait, they go rolling. Scene one, take one, action. And then the clap is for the sound, so you can edit the sound and sync up the audio with the video. But I think it comes down to just being super organized. That's what it comes down to.
I agree 100%. And the clapboard on the front would say the scene in front. So when you're going through your videos, you're like, when you want to name them, you're like, oh, okay, this is this one, apple. I even keep a notepad. Like I'll what's on the clapboard. I'll write it on my notepad and then I'll write what take that was. When you'll be like, oh, that was the perfect take. Like a
Yes.
minute 22 in the way you said granite. And then, I like to
Yes.
take it right to my laptop, name them, put them in the folder,
Ooh, that's
and get
organized.
a little rough cut going, and then
I
send
like.
that to the editor.
Oh, that's a great idea. Yeah.
Even
I
have
think maybe
people
I'll get
watch
a
it.
clapper. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the
The
clapper's
clapper
helpful.
can really help, right?
Yeah, and then let people watch it. It's hard to do, but like
True.
since I'm right here, a lot of comics are hanging. We're always hanging. So I just had some comics come over yesterday and watch a sketch that I thought was really funny, and I seen where it fell flat, and now I'm re-editing it,
That's
and
great.
I'm gonna have them rewatch it, a different comics, and see where it's funny
So true.
or different people.
Yeah, when the city, well, I guess the city's open, but it'd be a cool show to like have a clip, like a digital clip, and then live stand up. I feel like there were shows like that.
Yeah, no, we could do like a premiere. Gabe TV premiere. We can have some clips of our funniest moments in the podcast, or
Yes. Oh my god.
we'll both do stand up on it. Then we have to come that one viewer if you're still with us.
Yes, one viewer, please add us. So that's good. I'm glad your apartment is going really good. I can't wait to move back.
Me too. I'm excited. I'm excited for when you get back here. It's gonna be a good time. Then the summer will officially start.
Yes. Oh my god.
You haven't missed anything yet, really?
Right. I know it's hard because I am a little bit of a germphobe. Like I was a germphobe pre-pandemic, so post-pandemic I'm not, like I'm excited, but I want the circumstances to be right. Like, I'm not ballsy enough. Like, I don't have the, I have fear. That is what I have. So, going indoors, doing comedy, I'm a little, like, my family makes fun of me. Like, dude, they're like, yo, stop being a germphobe. But,
Yeah, I don't blame you. Yeah, I know. I feel you. Sometimes people see some of the shows, which I get checked a lot. Now, I don't know. I've never even had it. Sometimes I'm like, man, do I got to keep getting these checks? What do they say? Knock on wood.
Knock on wood.
This is that Sherman Oaks right here. But I don't know. So yeah, people would be like, bro, what, I'll have a mask on, but I get it. Like, some people are crazy, but then you go to Florida and you realize, yo, this is all right. Strangers are kissing on the mouth.
Anyway.
But what's new with you?
I am. Well, something cool that happened. In January, I emailed the owner of this cool PR company. They deal with like entertainment clients, some of my favorite bands they represent. And because after I graduated college, so I'd like to do stuff related to that, and I wanna do my own PR kind of stuff. So I emailed her, and she emailed back recently and was like, hey, I'd love to chat. And I was like, yo, awesome. And so I Zoom called with her, and she gave me some awesome advice in terms of like getting into the PR industry. And so that was impressive. It just made me think like how cool that was of her. Like, this woman, it has the dream job. She owns an awesome PR company representing the coolest bands, and she took time out of her day to give advice to someone she doesn't know. Like, that's amazing. Thank you if she's watching. I don't want to say her name. I don't know if she'd be cool with that. So I'm gonna use Good Afternoon Planet Earth this weekend. I'm so busy with all this. It's so weird how I'm more busy during the pandemic than pre-pandemic in terms of like digital stuff, like editing, drag me down. So anyway, so I'm going to use Good Afternoon Planet Earth as like a portfolio piece. So this weekend, I'm going to strategize for us. How can we get more press? So I'll work on that. I'll keep you posted on that. And then hopefully be able, if I could get the ball rolling with this, hopefully take on clients. And just driving in 2 lanes, and I'm like, where the fuck my car is going to merge? So be it. But I just got to love what I'm doing, and I'm doing work that's aligned with what I love. So, I went to college to help artists. Like, that is why I went to college. Because I know the thing is, have you noticed, like, some of the most talented people don't really, I feel like there's a huge access issue with the entertainment world. Like, people that have access to people and, skill training of some sorts, like, they rightfully so, go faster and,
or people
the path. But I feel like I want to merge the access issues to seeing super talented people not getting further in their career.
Yeah, what would people do, like, if as a PR, if they needed somebody for PR, what's some stuff that they could do to get PR? What was some of the advice that you got?
Okay, so her advice was more towards me on how to like break in the industry, because for entertainment it's super
a PR needs a PR.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, every company could use PR, but her advice was like, just keep doing what you're doing. Read trade magazines, know your industry. Like in terms of music, read Billboard magazine. And I was telling her my vision for us, like, I want to get us ready. So I think looking for holidays. You can find an anniversary. Is there a holiday? Is there something you're promoting? Is there something with novelty? That's what I'm going to work on this week. And that's what I'm going to strategize. I got to figure out us, like, where would we be a good fit? What story? It's really parallel to journalism. So pretty much if you want PR, put on a journalist hat. Like, okay, what would be a great story for in a magazine and to your target market? So let's say if we were a race car, me and you, we do not have a niche, which makes it a little difficult. But let's say if we were a race car podcast, easy, man. Our target audience is people who love NASCAR. Let's lay out publications that are focused in NASCAR. I'm sure there's like specific NASCAR magazines. There's blogs, NASCAR blogs. You reach out to those people, and
yeah,
we probably should be like guest going on some podcasts. So we probably should be pitching ourselves.
Yeah, or some good PR could be commit a crime. Maybe one of us get in the news.
No,
just a small time crime. No, these actors, they do it smart. They do a small time thing to get in the news a little bit to where they just get probation or a small fine. Do you think that is what I think some people do? And then some actors take it too far. You know?
Well, there is that whole saying of like any press is good press, but I totally disagree. I disagree. I don't think so.
You get 20 years. What do you mean 20 years? I was just trying to get in the news. Yeah, it's a triple felony.
No. I don't want my SEO all messed up. My search engine optimization. They'd be like, oh, you're a comedian. What about this? I don't know.
Yeah, gun charge.
But here's the thing. There is trickery involved. Like, for example, I was checking out this thing, Fame by Shiraz, and he helped Kim Kardashian, and now he's helping like Jake Paul, these YouTubers, and he said he would call the publicists to come and like take their pictures. Yeah. So he had this thing called Millions of Milkshakes, his shop in West Hollywood, and he would notify the paparazzi and be like, hey, Lindsay Lohan, Kim Kardashian, they're going to be here. And then he made it like an event. It's all about kind of like making an event around the brand or the personality or the product. And I think that's the main thing. Create an event around what you want press.
That's the old Super Dave method. The dude that jumped over stuff on the motorcycle, Evel Knievel. That's the old Evel Knievel. He called all the hotels and he said, hey, who said I'm playing there? He's like, I don't got you on my schedule. I'm booked. And the casinos are like, nobody said you're playing there. He goes, I got people telling me I'm playing there. And then he started calling the hotels and making up voices saying, hey, when's Evel Knievel playing? We want to see him. They're like, what? Who is this Evel Knievel? Then he said he'd show up to the place in his outfit and say, listen, I'm in town. I just did something down the street. What's this I'm playing here this weekend? And they're like, sir, we don't know what the hell this is going on. And he said they eventually booked him. And he'd have the same thing. He'd have camera people come make it a huge thing.
That's amazing. Well, we can test out the Evel Knievel method. When I get back in town, we'll set up a good afternoon, Planet Earth, and we'll see if it actually works.
One time I had the manager of a comedy club come up to me and he goes, hey, did you have one of your friends call this club? Or you having your friends call this club? For real, one time. Mm-hmm. And I go, no. And then he goes, well, in the past 6 months, like 3 people called saying that you're good. And I'm thinking, well, dude, do you not believe in me that much? Like, you don't think people would call and say I'm good? Asking for me. Instead of saying, hey, do you have any more availability? I'd like to give you spots.
That's so
some people, man.
Right. It's like, yo, I'm legit in demand, okay?
Right. Yeah. Maybe we shouldn't book you no more.
Why would he even doubt that? You're legit funny. So
Yeah, who knows? I don't know. Some people just they really don't see it till you're successful, I guess.
no, I know. Well, or you got like, thousands of followers. The
Right.
algorithm. I was watching another freaking Netflix documentary about the algorithm, and it's
The algorithm.
biased. It is
Yeah.
biased. It can really just scan your face, and some algorithms can tell if like
You're attractive.
if they're gonna give you likes and stuff. It's so twisted.
I'm
It's
done.
so terrible.
I need to post in a caveman one. Look. Don't I
What?
look like the
No,
Geico
stop.
caveman? I just seen an ant
No.
on my wall. Should I kill it?
Yeah, kill it before they reproduce, the ants.
Oh God, I don't have a way to kill. I might have to seriously burn it with a lighter. But
You don't
have a way to kill it. No, I don't.
Oh my God. Wait, do you have toilet paper? Go get toilet paper.
No, and there's a bunch of them. I got to. Why do you think I got 4 ants on my wall?
It's cool. It's cool. Ants
oh my God, there's a fuckload of them. Whoa, what is this?
Oh no. Viewer, how can Dominic help his ant problem? I say go on Amazon, get some ant traps.
You know what I
You'll
think
be fine.
There's
What?
all these holes in these bricks.
Yeah.
What do you got?
Let's wrap up the pod.
All right. What's the hot topic? Other than the ants' backs.
Okay, so what is a waste of money?
Paper towels.
What? No.
Oh, come on. You get a dish rag. Take it back to the 50s.
Yeah. I like paper. I know. It is good to be more eco-friendly or whatever. Dish towels, though, man, they get so smelly. Or if you're like, I had to clean up. My poor dog is not doing good because he's like 15, so he peed on the couch, and yeah. So like, if you got to clean up human body fluid, like paper towel's the way to go.
Yeah, I'd say dates are a waste of money if you know it's going nowhere. Like, why even go on the date?
Right. I think I remember one day I didn't see it going anywhere, and I was just like, all right, well, I'm gonna cut it early. Because I just don't want to waste time. Just like, I think he got it.
It's over? Finished?
Yeah, he was totally, I think we were both on the same page. That's the thing, like, what you're thinking, they might be feeling too. So it's like, just cut it dry, man. Cut it dry.
Man, I can't stand the date when I don't know what it is. I had this girl come in like it just demanding to be in the boss the first time we met. No, I'll tell you how to do that. Trying to be my mother. Oh, sweetie, you don't know how to do this. It's like, what?
Yeah, that's codependency at its finest right there.
Yeah, like I ordered my burger medium well. Oh, sweetie, you have to have it well. You can't eat bloody.
Ew.
Yeah, well, make his burger well.
I don't get it. Like, in terms of like couples, let the person do what they want and you do what you want. It's no problem. Like,
right.
People try to interfere and control. Oh, blah, blah, blah. I'm just trying to help. Just please, butt out. I do what I want. You do what you want. Easy.
And who says you're right? It's like, come on. Like,
right. Oh my God. I remember when I was a waitress at Johnny Rockets at Hollywood and Highland. This guy, this girl wanted onions, and then her partner, whatever he was, he goes, no onions for her. It'll make her breath smell. And he was serious. He wasn't kidding. And I just saw her face just change. She was like this.
Oh man, sad.
And I was like,
onions.
I told him, I said, if she wants onions, she gets onions. And then I realized I probably shouldn't have butted in. I shouldn't have butted in because it might have put her in a dangerous, but I was only 20, and I was like, I was thinking it would help by saying, if she wants onions, she deserves onions.
Right.
You don't know what to do.
What's the world coming to? She was probably like, yes, please, you shut your mouth. No onions for her.
Oh, oh my God. It's so terrible. It's like, why
Who
does a
that?
partner think that they can say what they put in their body?
Yeah, some people are insane. I don't know what it is. The best is when you're in a position to when you feel like they just maybe like, I don't know. I almost would rather somebody not care more than care too much. You know,
Right.
I'd rather you not
Yeah.
care more.
Yeah, there's certain things like in terms of jealousy is interesting because it's like when the partner doesn't care at all, it's kind of a thing, and then when they care too much, it's a thing. Like I remember I was at this bar for his friend's birthday. One of the guys I used to date. I went to this bar to go, when it's not your friend, but you're going for their friend.
Yeah, you
It's
don't
kind of
know
uncomfortable.
anybody.
You don't know anybody. And so here I am, he's chatting away with all these people I don't know, couldn't even have introduced me. And these dudes are walking up, like hitting on me. And I'm looking at him like, dude, where, because I'm like, okay, these are his friends. So I'm trying to be like respectful. But also I'm like, how the hell is it? I'm here with a boyfriend and I'm getting more attention from these other dudes.
Right.
I'm like, okay, all right. And it's just kind of like I felt a little neglected because it's like, okay, what's your point? What is your point of like, as my boyfriend, that is the one time, come in and just try to help me feel comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
That's all. Help me feel comfortable. I do not want to be hit on by some random dudes if I'm at a birthday party that I don't even know anybody. Like, anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, I know what you mean when you're out and you're with somebody and they're just like completely ignoring you and you're just standing there. It's like, what are you doing?
It's like, why am I here? I could just go home and like eat chocolate and chill, man.
I think about anything. It's just make the other person feel comfortable.
Yeah. 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 But then you need a little bit of independence to do your own thing. It's interesting.
What do you think a big waste of money is?
Oh, wow. I don't know. I mean, well, here's the thing. I'm trying to think. You know me, I love to spend my money. I will say, what's a waste of money is being dependent on anything.
Oh, I like that.
Anything. Because, like, another ex-boyfriend story. He needed alcohol. He spent, oh my God, probably 300 a week on alcohol. Like, and that's a generous portion.
300 a week.
Yeah, I'm not even kidding. It was a
that's
6-pack.
rent money.
Yeah, a 6-pack, 240s, every day.
Wow.
6-pack, 240s every day, or a bottle of vodka, a week.
And a roll of toilet paper. Because you know what that alcohol be, dude.
But anyway, so like, it's like, for me, I'm gonna take. That's why I would get mad. I would buy like a bottle of wine. I like to nurse my stuff,
Right.
I get a bottle of wine. It's good for like the big one for maybe like a week. No lie.
Right. You're only talking 6 good wine glasses, right? 8 maybe.
Yeah. And if sharing it, 2 people, like 3 glasses of wine a night, maybe you could nurse it over 3 days.
Right.
So he would just always gorge my freaking wine that I bought. And like, for me, I would get mad because it's heavy. So like, if I purchase it, like, it fucking hurt. Like, on my walks home from work off the subway, walking to get the wine, the fucking heavy ones, if I got 2 bottles, and he would just slurp it down. And I'm like, dude, that fucking hurts my back carrying it. Like, you get it then.
Right.
And so, long story short, being dependent, needing anything is a waste of money.
100%.
Yeah. So, all right, guys. Well, thank you so much for watching Good Afternoon Planet Earth. Follow us on Instagram and TikTok.
Adios.
Bye.
No, wait, hold on.
Thank you for listening to the Good Afternoon Planet Earth podcast. The only afternoon show that's filmed in the morning and aired at night. Please subscribe and leave a great review if you can. We will be grateful for that. Have a good afternoon, Planet Earth.